U-571 is a World War II submarine film that was released in 2000, directed by Jonathan Mostow and stars Matthew McConaughey, Harvey Keitel with Bill Paxton and John Bon Jovi. The film is set in 1942 during the Battle of the Atlantic, where German U-boats are destroying merchant ships. German U-boat U-571 is badly damaged after being attacked by a British destroyer and sends out a distress call, which is then intercepted by the US Navy intelligence. The Americans have a submarine S-33, which has now been modified to look like a German U-boat. Their mission is to intercept U-571 and capture the Enigma coding machine. S-33 then meets up with U-571 and the Americans quickly overwhelm the Germans on board and capture the Enigma coding machine and set charges for the U-boat to be destroyed. But another U-boat appears and destroys S-33, killing all on board. Lieutenant Tyler and the rest of the American crew on board U-571 must take command and get back to Allied controlled waters. Kicking off with the good, I remember my dad buying this film on DVD and I've not seen it for like 20 years, so when it appeared on Netflix, I thought I'd give it another watch. I found the sequences inside the sub directed really well. It's dark, it's very claustrophobic, and when the depth charges are going off, holy shit! You can see that these men are terrified for their lives, and the actors do a good job emoting that. The practical effects film are quite good. I do like the shots that are filmed above or below the submarine, and the set designs capture the feel and look of a submarine really well. Now on to the bad, and I want to start by saying to the filmmakers, fuck you!
Fuck you!
The story for this film is complete and utter shite, and if they bothered to actually do any research on the Battle of the Atlantic, they would have discovered that the British Navy, yes, the British Royal Navy, not the US Navy, found the first Enigma coding machine in early 1941. At that point in time, America was not involved in the war in Europe, let alone the Pacific for that matter. The film is so disrespectful to the British sailors that risked their lives to capture the Enigma coding machine, and they just wanted to make the story Americanized. All the cast are forgettable really. There are no good or strong performances in the movie. You don't care for these characters because you learn absolutely nothing about them. So they could all die and we wouldn't give a shit. This film is full of historical inaccuracies. I won't go through them all, but here's a couple. The amount of damage that the U-571 takes on from depth charges would have destroyed that U-boat completely outright. There is a sequence where they dive to a depth of 180 meters. That U-boat would have imploded long before it reached that depth. My final thoughts, I do not recommend U-571. This film is full of historical inaccuracies and is so disrespectful to the British sailors who lost their lives in capturing these Enigma machines. The cast and characters are forgettable, the acting is wooden at best, and yet we have Matthew McConaughey, Harvey Keitel and Bill Paxton in this movie, and even they can't save this pile of shit. Apart from a few action explosion sequences and some tense moments, this film is pretty boring. So, if you're a fan of war films, I recommend you stay the fuck away from this one. My rating for U-571 is 4 out of 10. Please join me in the comment section below to share your opinions. This is just mine. If you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel to help make it grow. And as always, thanks for watching and I hope to catch you at my next review.